They said this man's op snuck into the roof of his crib and sat there, waited for him to come home so he could catch him lacking and unalive him. What kind of shit is that? How the hell he get in the roof? In the attic, folks?
Just got home. Just got off work. We're thinking it's an animal, and he said, no, my name's Robert. Oh, there's a dude in my roof.
What the fuck?
Shots fired.
Oh!
Shot fired. Definitely not how I wanted Father's Day to end.
On the night of June 18th.
Definitely not how I wanted Father's Day to end. I feel you, bro. I feel you. My advice, get your out of there. You hear?
2023, the Cudahy Police Department in Wisconsin received a strange series of 911 calls coming from a block of houses on Carpenter Avenue. Officers show up on scene to speak with witnesses, and what they reveal is completely bizarre.
What's going on?
Okay, so across the street, not... Okay, so we're facing that way.
50 or 29 on
There's
the
a
initial
duplex
caller. It's got
next to a small house, okay? So upstairs somebody smashed out from the second floor, jumped onto the small roof, and ran.
Okay,
so
so
there might be glass on the other side.
On the
street.
south side
Yes, not this block.
of Kirkwood.
Yes,
Okay.
it's across the street.
Okay. You saw somebody smash glass and jump out of a window?
No. We heard the smashing glass, and then they jumped out of the window onto the roof. That's the shorter house. So they were on the second floor and jumped and ran that way.
Okay. Did you hear gunshots or anything?
Well, we've heard some freaking sketchy stuff.
50 to 09. Your caller observed a house on the south side of the block, heard glass smash, and saw a subject jump from the window onto the roof of another house.
Someone breaking through a window and running across rooftops like Spider-Man on a
for real,
Father's Day
though. What the
evening in
hell?
a quiet residential area is odd enough, but nothing can prepare the officers for what happens next.
See if you can find phone numbers, attempt to make contact with anybody inside those houses that can advise if they've had any houses broken into and or saw or heard anything suspicious.
It gotta be crazy to be the police and you don't know what's going on. Oh!
Shots fired.
Yeah, it just got serious.
Nine
now.
desk. I don't know where the shots are coming from, but they're just to the east of us.
Now it's getting spooked. This nigga
Officers
hiding
on
behind
scene,
a tree
answer
right
up.
now.
I need
gang.
squad numbers. Make sure everybody's okay.
And within 10 minutes, another shot rings out. This time it's closer to a different pair of officers one street over from the first.
She got a stick on her.
Keep your gun up like this. And you can use the garage.
Ooh, that was close. That was close, bro. Imagine not knowing where this coming from either, gang. That was close, bro.
Right there. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, phone nail. Shit, I'd be scared too. Oh, ooh. No, it's a squirrel. Never mind.
Make sure everybody's okay.
All right. Watch your back.
That's good. Let's retreat it back on the other side.
Come on, keep an eye out.
66 and Barris from South Lawn here. Good. We just released our guys from traffic stop.
All right.
I want your help for this. I need everybody here.
Bro, get everybody here. Who the hell is this? What's going on,
I
bro?
don't know where the shots are coming from, but that's the second shot that was just fired at us.
Oddly, this second shot happens almost immediately after the officer shines his flashlight beam on the detached garage in front of him, which in his report, he claimed was in the direction he thought he heard something.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Officers are now advised to wait for the South Shore Joint Tactical Unit's armored vehicle to
Hell
respond
yeah.
with heavy-duty protection gear for the officers,
bro.
as it's clear
Fuck
someone is
that.
shooting, if not at the officers themselves,
Yeah.
then very close to them.
They shoot
Before it can
somewhere,
arrive,
goddamn.
however, a third shot rings out.
It's got to be somebody that had a pretty damn good angle, because literally the shot fired right when I got out of my squad car, and then the second shot as soon as we started moving. Huh?
Did the shot whistle past you?
I didn't hear it whistle past me. That's the thing. I don't know how, if they
You would have
shot
heard
high,
that,
if you
gang.
just shot-
I done had a bullet whistle past me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear that. You gonna feel it too. It's hot.
Shot quick, I have no idea, but
It's
the
scary
first
as hell,
gunshot was
too.
immediately. I literally walked around the front corner of my squad there, and boom, the shot went off. Then my heart thumping out of my chest. I didn't start my goddamn camera like I should have.
Oh yeah, my heart been pumping.
I think I started.
Oh, shit.
9 deaths. Shots fired. Shots fired.
He's in front of us. In front of us.
He's in front of y'all.
Shots fired.
He's right in front of.
Blink
He's
his
right in
ass
front of us. I don't know where
down!
he's shooting from. Stay down.
A total of at least 3 shots have been fired in the span of an hour, though this third round marks the final shot officers will hear this evening. The tactical armored vehicle arrives, and officers, now fully suited up, begin to canvass the area. They start with the house that witnesses had identified as the one the suspect initially jumped from, a house further confirmed to be the source by a broken attic window, which was visible from the street. Glass shards littering the alleyways between this house and the neighboring house confirmed that the
This like a
suspect
fucking
indeed
this like a Call of Duty mission, gang.
He broke through the top floor window and leaped to the neighboring house's roofs, heading east before presumably climbing down somewhere. The house in question is a duplex, and officers manage to call the occupants and have them exit the home. They speak with the upstairs renter, Esmira Pendleton, first, as she is the occupant with access to the attic, the duplex being divided by floors with separate up and downstairs departments. Esmira states that members of the household had been asleep when officers had called and hadn't heard the attic window shatter, although she did notice the attic door was open when they were evacuating, which was unusual.
We talked to your neighbor that lives downstairs. She said it's fine for us to make sure everything's fine in her house. Can we make sure everything is fine in your house? Or we want to make sure nobody's hurt in there, nothing like that. So would you give us permission to just check? Because we're going to check the attic. We want to check yours, the lower and the basement, to make sure that nobody's hiding, so you guys can safely go back inside. Is that okay?
I'd have been like, yeah, just let me have my
this
thing
duplex
first.
with Esmira are her mother, Carrie Jackson, and 2 teenage sons, Travis and Travell. Travis spoke to police while the rest of his family waited for other officers to finish searching the home.
Were you sleeping or anything, or have you been up?
I heard a little loud sound.
Carrie Jackson, Esmira's mother, would later confirm to officers that Robert, who is her grandson, and her son Ronnie had indeed visited earlier that day and left before nightfall. Both she and Esmira confirmed to police that no one else should be in the home, and that they had no idea who might have been in the attic, much less jump through the attic window onto the neighbor's roof. With this in mind, officers enter the house and begin searching, clearing the top and bottom floors before honing in on the attic.
Hey, police! Anybody in the attic, make yourself known!
Suspect's escape route. I just spit like a motherfucker.
Hey, police! Anybody in the attic, make yourself known!
Second floor complete. Moving to attic.
After several hours of searching, officers are forced to call off the search, as the glass in the alley remains the only trace of the mysterious roof-jumping shooter. Esmira and her family, as well as the elderly tenant downstairs, are allowed back in their homes and police leave the area. Little do they know that they will soon be back.
Oh, the next
to yet
morning.
Another bizarre 911 call from this
This the
neighborhood.
next morning, gang.
You can tell somebody was in our attic. You can call them in there.
How do I get up?
Carlos, do that door.
Who's up there with him?
My boyfriend pulled him out of the attic.
A couple had returned home to find a strange man hiding in their attic.
What
mere
the hell?
hours after police had called off.
I ain't gonna lie, strange man hiding in my attic. I would have called down. I don't need the popo. I need the ambulance. Call the coroner, come pick this dead nigga up out my mind. You feel it? I ain't gonna lie, folks. Do your homework. I come in my house and there's somebody I don't know up in that motherfucker. But I'm not even asking no questions, folks. I'm gonna ask questions later after you smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pray. Ask Jesus. Jesus, who was that person that I just blew down? Jesus, please tell me. Because I don't know.
The search for yet another criminal attic dweller.
Hey, I have a firearm.
All right, well, don't use it.
It's that door right there. Carlos, you stay. I'm not going up there.
36. He's on the porch with another individual. I'm gonna be heading up there.
Well, you walking slow than a motherfucker.
Hey, I put my firearm.
Put your way.
Oh, that's the suspect.
I just told him, come in here.
Turn around.
Oh,
Turn
he's
around.
tweaking.
Put your hands behind your back. Suspect up here. Come in through the back over here. Other individual has a firearm. He has it holstered.
I'll go put it up as soon as I can get past.
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
I didn't talk to you around the place. I laid on the porch.
What's your name?
I'm Robert Turner, man.
Who's the who now?
Robert Turner, man.
Robert Turner, man? Or Robert Turner?
Man, my leg is broke.
All right, well, we're going to get you out downstairs, okay? He's got a firearm right here. He's the homeowner. He's got a firearm behind me. This individual's got to come downstairs. Yeah, we'll get you downstairs. He's on the porch behind me. This one right here. Hey, this way, downstairs. He's just going to have to hop. Just hop, dude. Hop
Bro,
down.
hop your ass downstairs.
Want me to get in front of him?
I got it. I can hop down.
No, I don't trust is out the window here.
Huh?
He's fine. He's fine.
No, I'm not.
We got some, see that?
I see it.
Maybe upstairs. Might be an idea. 36 deaths. They got one in custody. Says his name is Robert Turner. Requesting an ambulance for a possible broken leg.
You a search?
No, I have not. Stop. Just hold still. You got anything on you we need to know about?
Look at my leg.
You got any weapons or
Hold on,
anything?
look, what the hell I'm gonna do with your leg, sir? You broke in somebody's crib. I'm not getting up about your leg.
No, sir.
You got any weapons up in that attic?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Where do you live? Huh?
Look at his.
You live on Carpenter?
Look at him.
Hey.
Failure. Did you hurt your leg?
You live on Carpenter?
Hey.
Failure.
She said you look familiar.
Did you hurt your leg jumping out a window?
Were you jumping out of a window or jumping across roofs last night?
That's exactly what happened. He was jumping across roofs and shit last night and was letting off shots at the police, and you probably broke your leg trying to get away. Then he went to this attic in the same neighborhood, and he was like, I'm just gonna sit here. You feel me? I'm just gonna sit here. I guess I don't know what the fuck he thought he was gonna do. Recover, take a med kit. I don't know.
I had my leg coming across here yesterday.
What's up?
I'm on it's my grandmother. I had my leg.
What's your first name? Robert?
Yeah.
And your last name is Turner?
Yes, sir.
What's your middle initial?
Can you please take these?
Hang on, what's your middle initial?
Cuffs ain't coming off, my friend.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your middle name?
Yeah.
L? And what's your birthday? Best to be honest with us.
Huh? Yeah, oh my God.
Bro, you gotta chill because guess what?
What's your address?
Job, my man.
Yeah.
Where you stay at? Where you stay at, bro? Huh?
Across the way.
Yeah, what does
What the
across
hell
the
that
way
mean?
mean?
Oh, that's Carpenter right there.
You
That's
stay
my
on
brother.
Carpenter?
Yeah.
I think I've seen him before.
This house here? Were you running around last night on a rooftop?
No, I came across the thing.
It's clear by this point that the man is cousin Robert, who was mentioned previously by Travis and was over at the family home the prior day. Why he broke the window out of his grandmother's attic and ran across the rooftop.
So that is your grandma.
Opps is unknown.
Right, why did you
also
do that?
a mystery is why he decided to break into a neighbor's house to hide in yet another attic.
Right.
Whether Esmira or Carrie knew Robert had been in the attic and hadn't left the home is unclear.
After you crawled out of the attic?
What the hell? This is weird.
No, don't grab. Don't grab.
To get up in that attic and check for a weapon.
Yeah.
It's definitely a gun somewhere.
I think I've seen him before.
It's a gun somewhere.
No problem, sir.
I know. Thank you.
My leg broke. Look at my leg.
How'd you get your leg broke? All right, I see why you're doing that. Hold up here, hold up here.
You have a gun on him.
What we got?
We got drugs up in here. Is it fentanyl or crack?
What you
No,
got?
I do them personal use.
Hey, is it, I don't care if it's
I do them. Well, that's why you jumping across. You think you Spider-Man because you on that. Robert's on that shit. He just smoked some of that shit, and he think he's Spider-Man. Do your homework.
First, is it fentanyl or is it crack?
I don't know. I think they ecstasy.
Ecstasy?
Oh, you don't know. How the hell
No,
you
they're
don't
using
know?
that. That's not ecstasy, bro.
Right.
not?
Get your goof ass off.
Maybe. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I use it. It should be in my system and everything.
You got a weapon on you?
No, sir.
Did you have a weapon on you? 36 to 106.
I don't think anybody's here that was here this morning.
Gonna need a ladder or something to get into that attic, check for a weapon.
You live at Holmes? Ambulance is here. We'll take you to the hospital, okay? You're under arrest, though, okay?
Come on, for what? Nigga, what you mean? You got crack on you and you was in somebody else's house. What the fuck?
Starters, I mean, you're in somebody's attic. You shouldn't be, right?
I'm sorry, man. I know. I actually climbed on the top porch, man.
I got it. Well, you asked, right?
Robert.
Yeah, so.
Robert. No link in the middle. No black.
The hell?
No, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on is all. And let's get your leg looked at, all right? It sounds like...
The attic is up here, yeah. Agenton's up there with the homeowner.
Came home, my bottom door was open and all the stuff from the attic was on the floor.
So you just got home?
Just got home. Just got off work and all the was from the attic was on the floor. And Mindy's like, there's an animal on the roof. And no, he started...
Who said that?
Mindy, my girlfriend. Because we came up at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So we're thinking it's an animal and he said, no, my name's Robert.
His ass high. Why the fuck would you say that? I would have blinked his ass through that roof on my... Your name Robert? Yeah, okay. You gonna be a dead man walking if you don't get your ass out my house.
Oh, there's a dude in my room.
Okay. Did he have anything?
No, once he heard us in here, he said, my name's Robert, I'm in the attic. Then he tried to come down, I didn't know what the to expect. Right. He said he lives right there.
I would have popped his ass.
Have you seen that? Ever seen this
I've
before?
never seen him before. I could have, but I couldn't tell. He was so covered in I don't know.
Oh, man.
On paper for hit and run involved grave bodily harm, hit and run involved injury, and homicide by dangerous weapon.
As was just mentioned on the officer's radio, it turns out that Robert has a serious criminal history.
Right.
He was convicted of homicide by negligent handling of a weapon or explosive in 2007 and served 8 years in prison. At the time of this incident, he was on probation, and despite his family claiming he didn't live with them, the Milwaukee Department of Corrections had their address down as his place of residence.
Right. So you see the insulation all over the floor. What do you do next?
I immediately looked up because I knew that's where it came from. Like, none of this was on the floor. So I knew something was in the attic. We thought it was like a raccoon or something, but then he started screaming, my name's Robert, my name's Robert. I said, I have a gun, get your down here. Nothing was missing, so he must have just went right up into the attic. He didn't touch anything. He came in here with my dog.
Was the dog barking when you got? I mean,
the dog barks at me if I come home. The dog barks at me if I go to the bathroom.
So really, nothing suspicious with the dog then when you came home?
No.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
John, she says you leave this door open at night sometimes?
Yeah, we let so the dog can see outside.
So that door to the porch is unlocked?
Yeah, we usually leave the porch door open so the dog can. I never expected anything like this in this neighborhood. That's why I love cutting it.
You're crazy as hell. I ain't leaving no door unlocked
when you get home.
Where I'm at.
So what was he asking for? He said he would give you money to help him out, or
he asked me to call his grandmother. He said he'd give me $300 on Friday if I didn't call the police.
What the fuck? You gonna give me $300, but not today on Friday if I don't call the police and you in my man? If you don't get your ass out my house,
arduous
man,
process.
You ain't gonna have it. You ain't gonna see no Friday, man. I'm telling you, I don't know how he ain't pop him, gang.
Tracking down the gun they believe Robert was shooting the night before, starting in the attic before moving to the surrounding yards.
Oh, it's hella shit in that attic, though.
He had plenty of time to bury it, that's for sure.
Eventually, they locate the firearm in a fittingly bizarre place, consistent with the theme of the rest of this case.
This is like a weird case, though, gang.
Oh, in the grill?
Somebody said he put it. This nigga put it in a grill.
No.
He put it in somebody's backyard in a grill.
Nice. Bet, dude. Way to climb up in the attic, dude. 106.
106, go ahead.
Yeah, we located the firearm.
According to the complaint, police later found a spent shell casing in the area that matched the gun that was located in the charcoal grill. And like Robert, the firearm was also covered in bits of insulation. As for the chalky, multicolored pills found in the baggie from Robert's pocket, the complaint referred to them as ecstasy. Robert Turner was subsequently charged with first-degree recklessly endangering safety, use of a dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm by a felon, and armed burglary, and he remains in custody currently. His initial plea of not guilty was entered in September, and his next court date is set for early November of 2023.
But I'm trying to figure out, why did he do all? He must have just been high, because that's what I was waiting for, the explanation. Like, so you went to your grandma's house, then you his ass hit that. He took that pill, turned into Spider-Man. You hear me? Spider-Man. Does whatever a spider can. You get me? He thought he was Spider-Man. He jumped off the roof. Jumped out the roof. You get? Then he like, oh, the police here. Let me blink at him. Fuck! What you blinking at the police for? We looking at you like, what the fuck you got going on? Then you end up in somebody else's attic the next morning. So that don't even make sense. You got away with everything you did last night and you came back to the same neighborhood. Boy, your ass is slow. And you put the damn gun in a grill. Boy, he's slow. He's stuck on
He
stupid.
maintains that he wasn't shooting at police, though gave no clear alternative explanation for his actions.
Right. What else was you doing, bro? Get your stupid ass. Hey, that video was funny as hell, though, Chad. I ain't gonna lie.